Hi guys, have you all know why we are gathered here?
Yes, yes, we know.
Uh,
To
what's the
we
what's
are
the reason we gathered here?
we are here to discuss about a topic which is COVID-19 impact of on studies.
So, any other answers from any of you?
Yeah, because many students who study well or who do hard work on studies, but during this pandemic season, government has posted for all every student 10 marks or 10 points like they posted. So it affects on who studies and who works hard on studies, because everyone are same they treated like so. This is another reason it affects on our studies.
Yes, I come to your point. It is true. So many members means they are not in so much toppers or any much interest in studies. They all are passed by 10 points or 10 grades given by government. This affected our future also without knowing basics.
Sorry for interrupting, but what you say is correct. And students who are interested on some other areas like sports and other regions also affected. And coming to our topic, like education impact on education by COVID-19. So we like government school children, government has started online classes for government school children's in TV and some other areas, but they can't get like homework or something. They can't get classwork, homework, and they can't go through tests and exams. They can't assess themselves in COVID-19. So coming to private schools, they conduct Zoom classes. So students phones are necessary to the students in that time. So students go through the classes, but some other students, those who are not interested in academics, some like that, they go through some social media or something, and they addicted to making reels or logs in the YouTube.
Yeah, I agree with you because during online classes, if some students are not interested in studies, they also go to social media and work on it. Because it also affects on our, because when we are in 8th class or 9th standard, pandemic got, right? So it affects on our studies because basic knowledge, as a student, we should need basic knowledge. So with that, we all wasted on our time during that.
What you say is absolutely right. And as I said, as I mentioned before, like students addicted to phones, as I am also addicted to phone. And I in that time, I used to go through the Instagram and checking any like just going and checking through it with unnecessary, with there is no necessary to open, but I use it to go and check through whether there is a message or something. There is no necessary thing to go through it, but actually I got a smartphone by my parents, but I didn't do some kind of things like going through online classes or something. What's your
Wasted our time by playing mobile games, and so many children are addicted to this on those days. And also they are wasted their time during while playing the games also.
Yes, what you say is correct. And in the pandemic, like some of the video games have some of the children have addicted to the video games, and they can't concentrate. Like they when do we play the video game? They are anyway addicted to the smartphone, and they completely neglected the education. And in in our time, we in the pandemic, we are studying like eighth standard or
Sorry
ninth
for the
standard.
interruption. So I hope others are also part of this discussion, right? Only why these four are discussing and you are being aside, it doesn't mean anything. Understood? Could you please allow them? Yeah. So what's the reason? As it is a trial round, I asked you to just participate in the discussion and I just wanted to observe. Though you started the discussion, what's missing, I'll tell you. Uh, it needs improvement in your initiation. I mentioned already, initiation doesn't mean that you ask others to say something or saying the topic name and leaving it aside. You should share your point of view first, then give chance to the other. Or else, when you are taking immediately, you should have connected his point, like he has shared the first point. So like that, there must be some connectivity. He is using one good phrase. Yes, what you said is absolutely right or exactly true. So that's a good phrase, but you should not repeat several times the same phrase. Got it? So learn some good phrases, not good phrases, like effective phrases which expresses our idea effectively, right? So you can collect some phrasal expressions for the next time discussion. And even you were waiting until the chance comes. In between, you should have involved in the discussion. And even you four members are quite passive. You're not active in the discussion. I don't know why you are not taking part. You're not thinking at all. You're having microphones in the hand. You did not respond. Yes? Practice. Got it? There needs a lot of impression, lot of improvement in the discussion. So come with your practice. This is not considered as a group discussion. Got it? Okay. So shall we expect other team also to come and have a discussion, practice? Good. Let's go ahead.
Good morning to all. Today we are here to discuss a topic of is it is possible to completely reduce the plastic in our lives. In our life, plastic is more essential that we are using from our morning to night in a full day, from milk packet to plastic water bottle, and we use plastic plates in our daily life.
Yes, I do agree with that, and not only in water packets, milk packets, and water bottles, etc. We use plastics in many ways, like cycles are made of plastic, like polymers and etc. etc. And vehicles, almost in our daily life, everything is made up of plastic. So, what's your opinion on plastic?
Plastic is a very bad material in this country. Uh, plastic is very harmful from plastic is harmful from our own people, and reduce plastic in this time we can breathing breathing problems in the population, and so many pollution in the world.
Yes, I am agree with you. And many products like the bamboo and so many are replacing the present plastics. And the government also takes the policies like ban plastic or like that. Is you may think plastic is completely removed by our lives.
I say it is not completely done because we also using medicines and tablets that are also packed with the plastic. So it is become essential part in our life. We control the plastic, but we can't remove completely it.
Yes, but many of the animals held plastics and may die. So many animals are dead by a day by eating the plastics.
We can't completely reduce the plastic, but we stop to using one-time using plastic, like using milk packets. By using milk packets, we want to use paper making products, paper packets.
Yes, you are correct.
Ra- Rather than taking milk paper packets, I would suggest that we should use steel, steel ornaments, steel guineas to collect milk. And I'd agree with that we can't reduce plastic completely from our life, but we can reduce the use.
I agree with design using long life and
Can you keep the microphone near to your mouth? Yeah.
design using a long lifetime and plant plastics and using biodegradable materials.
What else can you bring? Okay. Can you conclude based on all these points?
I conclude that from this, all the discussions we are made that we can't control the plastic, but we want to use recyclable materials, recyclable plastic, and not using the one-time use plastic.
Okay. So you have repeated the same sentence several times. That is known to you. I understood. But don't worry first. Leave your worries. So I'm telling you, you should have a content. Got it? So what's missing? Content is missing. And the one more thing, you're not confident enough with your ideas. and everybody is not active in the discussion. Though I told you that it's a practice, still some of you are struggling to take part in the discussion. So what made you to do that? Because immediately after knowing the topic, you started searching on the mobile phone and preparing for the content. When it comes to the reality, you are forgetting. You're not able to recall that. That's why what I told you is first think in general. Generally, whatever the knowledge you have on plastic, don't you speak on those points? Don't you experience the use of plastic? Did you use plastic in your life? Then why can't you say that whether we could reduce it or not from our lives, whether we could remove it or not? See, think in general that spontaneity must be there. So that's why you develop your content by learning some vocabulary or sentence formation or the phrases. All these things would be helpful. Fine? Yeah. So I hope you practice well and come for the other next time discussion. Got it?